And welcome to the Metal Mixtape here on KSKQ's 89.5 FM Ashland, Oregon, 94.1 FM Medford, Oregon, and streaming online on kskq.org. I am beyond honored. It has been 5 years, 5 long years. Last time I talked to this amazing artist, we were on lockdown. We were trying to figure out what to do with ourselves. Nobody was touring. We were in the midst of chaos, but 5 years later, we have one of the best drummers in all of heavy metal in the game right now, G. Anzalone. What is up, G?
Hey Omar, good to see you, man. All good, all good. And
Dude.
you, I'll for you.
Dude, I am just beyond excited, man. I've loved DRAGONFORCE all my life, and I love your drumming. And you know what's crazy is that like during the whole COVID thing, it made a lot of people into like content creators and doing all sorts of things, you know. And I see all your collaborations that you do where like you're either collabing with something or you're kind of like trolling them and giving them like an extra insane drum beats and just absolutely wrecking the song. Like you know, before we get into the band and all these other stories I want to talk about, but how does it feel to go like, you know, because you know you're drumming, you're touring and all that, and then all of a sudden it's like we're forced into this lockdown, and now it's like, dude, you're like a content creator machine, dude. I see you creating content all the time. Did you ever think you were gonna be like creating content on this level, you know? And did COVID had to play a factor in that?
Oh well, definitely cover kind of affect the whole thing because there was nothing to do all day, so we had to find a way to do things. So yeah, and we couldn't play, so I had to come out with things like that. And yeah, a part of the stupid things that I'm doing with duets and all the stuff. I mean, I did put like some kind of serious stuff in the meantime.
Yeah.
I did also like collaborate for Cobra Kai, the series, right?
Yeah. Oh, you collaborated with that?
Yeah. Well, actually, I wrote the drums for Strike First.
Yours, dude. How does hold on? Side question. How the hell did you get approached for that in the whole first place? And how does that happen in the music industry where you get approached for like one of the biggest shows on Netflix?
Well, because the main guy who produced the music for Cobra Kai is a Dragon Force fan, and so we met like just for randomly, just randomly on one of those shows, and he actually contacted me. It was like, hey man, I've seen you, like, because I was wearing a Cobra Kai T-shirt at the
Yeah.
time. And he told me, it was like, hey man, I've seen you on stage, you're wearing like the Cobra Kai T-shirt. And I was like, just so you know, I'm the music producer, for Cobra Kai, and we would like to, would
Oh.
be good to collaborate together. I was like, sure, yeah, yeah, it's totally fine. I'm happy to do this also because I'm a fan of Cobra Kai too. Okay, so I was like, yeah, man, let's do something together. Then I had the chance to record the drums on that. Actually, is the season 5, the Strike First.
Okay.
You can hear the full song on the ending episode of the last episode of season 5. There's the full song. Usually they cut the song in the
Yeah.
previous episode. On the 10th you can hear it like in the extended way, the extended version. So yeah, it was definitely a cool collaboration. And then we did like other collaborations together on Twisted Metal during the same
Oh
time.
yeah. That's so
No,
sick.
the series on was in Peacock, right? Was
Okay.
in
Yeah.
Yeah, and I wrote like some of the drums on some of the episode there. It was cool. It was just cool. It was something new that I never experienced, and I was so glad to give it a try. Okay, so yeah,
Oh
thank you
yeah.
very. Thank you, Zach Robinson, that gives me like the chances to collaborate, which is that guy. And Zach Robinson and Leo Birenberg, which these are the two main guys that are producing the music for Netflix stuff. So yeah, and yeah, part of that,
That's so
all of
sick.
those like things like on stupid like duets that I'm doing, which
Yeah.
like sometimes when I listen, when I see like those videos, I come up with that idea, because they take themselves like too seriously. Okay, when they are
Yeah.
like the singing videos. I was like, let's ruin the grade. Let's ruin the balance. Let's ruin the atmosphere.
No, I absolutely love it, dude. I absolutely love your trolls, and I just love seeing you create content on all sorts of levels. Quick question on that whole subject before I move on is you've played festivals, you've played all these types of shows. Like what kind of a high is it to like go on Netflix or Peacock or something and hear your music? Because it's like Kobe Bryant. He won his championships with the Lakers, but then he won that Oscar. And then he's like, you know what? That Oscar was just a whole different high. I've been doing basketball my entire life. Like for your music to be featured on like something like on a TV, like that's just to me that's like kind of mind blowing. Like I kind of imagine you pacing back and forth, going like, man, this is wild. Like when you first initially heard it, when you clicked on your TV to hear it, what was that feeling that came over you?
Well, the thing is that I was watching. I was previously watching. I'm a fan, as I told you.
Yeah.
Cobra Kai. I'm a fan of Cobra Kai, of course. I mean, before season 5 came out, I personally, with me and my lady, we watched the full series. Okay, starting from the first.
I finished
And
it too.
when we were arriving at the end, at each episode, there was that song. It was so cool. It was like, yeah, and and they asked me to record that. As soon as I heard, that they wanted me to record that, it was like, no way, no way. And then when I opened that file that he sent me, which that was containing like that song, I couldn't believe it. I was like, no way, is that song? Then yeah, I was just like so much excited, and it was something that never happened in my life before. So it was
Yeah.
one of the first uh, great things that after COVID definitely happened. And yeah, I mean, comparing to playing in live is just like another different emotion, but
Yeah.
definitely it
Uh,
deserved to experience something like that. Definitely.
I love it. I love it, man. You're so immersed in like the YouTube world and the social media world. Posting your videos and all that. Uh, does it ever blow your mind how many insane musicians are out there nowadays? And also, does it blow your mind it's been 5 years since we last talked. Like, does it blow your mind that you've become an individual that inspires others, and people, because I feel like you're 36, right?
Uh,
36.
kind of.
I'm about to be 36 in June.
I'm 40. I'm
Oh, you're
40.
40. You're fucking sexy, man. You look good. but does it ever does it ever blow your mind that like now you're in that position of playing music where like you're inspiring others? Before, when remember when we were younger and we'd look up to all these bands, we still do, and we still we're fans of music, but does it ever blow your mind that like you kind of flip reverse the role reversal, and like people are like, gee, like you're my hero?
Well, what can I say? I mean, I mean, everything I do is just playing my drums, and
Yeah.
I believe in what I do. I always believed in what I did and what I played and my music.
Yeah.
I mean, people know me because I'm a thrash metal drummer. I'm a heavy metal drummer, and so I'm playing power metal with Dragon Force. So it's like actually like extremely fast drumming. Okay, and so this is all I do, and then the rest, if based on what I do I can inspire people, I'm so glad about this. What I mean, everything that can come up from that, in terms of inspiration from other people, it just makes me happy. So
I love it,
I'm
dude.
I'm not playing drums to inspire people. I'm playing drums for myself, and then from that, if I can inspire people of what I mean, based on what I'm doing or what I'm playing or what I am, maybe I don't know. Maybe there is like an energy that is coming from my drumming that actually can contagion people.
No, there is, man. You got that,
I don't
or
know. I just do I mean the best I can do on my instrument, and the most important thing is believing on what I'm doing. Okay,
yep.
and then I just trying to do my best.
Dude, I love it. I love it, bro. You know what? Over the years, one thing I've grown like in love with is like the chemistry and fun that you have with your bandmates. You guys are always touring, posting pictures and all that. I'm gonna ask you a quick one word answer, and then we're gonna go to the second part. But I'm gonna ask you to describe each bandmate in one word. Okay?
One word.
In
All
one
right.
word, or maybe two if you need it. How would you describe Alicia?
Alicia.
Alicia.
Kind.
Kind. I like it. I like it. What about Mark?
Mark is brother. Is my brother. So it's like friendship.
I like it.
I
I like it.
let's say
Uh,
friendly. Let's say friendly.
I love it. What about Mr. Herman Lee?
Herman is the boss. Yeah, is the boss. Is definitely like trustable. Let's say.
Trustable. All right. All right. Since I've been in the Dragon Force for like,
You miss Sam.
oh, I know. I know. I'm leading up to Sam. I'm leading up to Sam. So I've been into Dragon Force since Through the Fire and Flames. I actually got to meet them when they were on touring on that album, and Sam has always been like the wild card for me. You know what I mean? Like it's just in all the videos and everything, he's just kind of by doing his thing. How do you describe Sam?
Well, is one of the arts of Dragon Force. Okay, so yeah, is Dragon Force.
I like it.
is
Uh,
the is the is I can say like the word is attitudinal. I don't know if I
yeah,
can use. Yeah, definitely for Sam. Yeah.
I like it. I like it. So, dude, you guys are touring so much and doing all these amazing things. You know, a lot of times shows can go really great, but I know sometimes shows can go like shit or they go to hell or something breaks. What do you think's the biggest collapse that you guys have ever had on stage? As far as maybe like guitars going out, something broke, something happened, somebody got sick, like some crowd, somebody came up on the stage and tried to tackle you. What's the most insane things ever happened to you on stage with the band?
On stage. Well, I remember like got we got stopped in the middle of nowhere
Oh wow,
because the tour bus got broken. The tour bus got broken. We were heading to Portland. We were heading to Portland, and then I remember that we had to find a way because we had to play the show. So we were splitting some of the stuff. We were lining the time, so we were traveling with two tour buses. So we were splitting part of the scenography where in two different trailers.
mm,
Okay, one trailer that was part of our stage things, and the other trailer that was like my drum kit with all the rest. And I remember that one of those tour bus, which was our tour bus, it got broken in the street. So we were like in the highway, in the middle of nowhere, heading to Portland,
wow,
and and then we had to swap the bus with a new one, trying to do our best to. Well, there was like all the crew that moved the walls. The wall actually they moved the trailer. Okay, so we changed the trailer. We arrived like late and we didn't have the time to set up the drum kit and to set up part of the stage. So we had to hire like immediately at
damn,
venue local backline drums, okay, and that was actually like set it up by the part of the support crew that was already there at the venue, okay. So
wow,
yeah, they did all of that stuff. It was rushing. It was definitely we were rushing a lot. So we arrived and we managed to play the show, but with no drum kit, with no proper drum kit. So we had,
jeez,
yeah, that was stressful. Honestly, we had to set up like in 30 minutes, in less than 30 minutes during the changeover because we arrived at the venue like during the changeover between our support and us.
mm,
Okay, just arrived at the venue
damn,
and like less than 30 minutes to set up the wall stage. So we had like an amazing crew at
that's
that time.
awesome.
And thanks to our crew that did like all of the biggest work. And yeah, so they managed to arrange like a stage. And so we could play the show. And that was stressful. Like yeah.
I
The-
did. I For your band, what do you think is like the most fun but also hardest? Like, small venue shows, like mid to big size arenas, festivals. Like when Dragon Force gets booked, like doing these tours, like which ones are like the hardest ones to pull off?
Oh, but you mean in terms of
As far as when you're playing like a small venue, a stadium, to a festival, like what's the hardest show to prep for? Like as far,
well, honestly, I can't say that there are like hard show to
okay.
play, easy show to play. Every show is pretty much it gives you like pretty much
Hmm.
different like on yourself. Definitely, like when you play like in large crowd in front of large crowds, like in festivals. Let me tell you, like in I don't know, like the Download Festival or Wacken Open Air in Germany, which were like 140,000 people. Okay, in front of you, watching you, it's not much different compared to playing in a small bar with the people that are actually like literally in
Yeah,
front of
yeah.
you. It's another kind of feeling. Okay, when you are playing like in front of a big crowd, it kind of miss the contact with people. So you are playing like in front of a sea of people, and it gives you like definitely another kind of vibe. Okay, compare when you are playing, for example, in front in a bar, okay, with 400 500 people, but they are literally like against the first fence,
Yeah,
so they are
yeah.
actually looking at you. It's another kind of vibe, it's another kind of emotions, but both they are worth to be experienced. Okay, and I love both ways. Okay, like large crowds and small crowds,
I love
small
it.
venues. Crazy. It's just like different ways. So I don't have my favorite. Every show. I mean, I love every minute of my playing of my yeah of my live shows.
I love it. I love it. Before we go into the Power Wolves tour, I want to ask you one more question. This year, I'm going to Vakken for the first time ever, and I'm super excited. Last year, I didn't have the money or the passport. This year, I have the passport and the money, and I'm gonna try to set up some interviews and all that and everything. But what for a first person ever, somebody going to Vakken for the first time? Well, what's some advice, and also what did you like about? Because I was watching your guys' performance at Vakken last year on YouTube all last night, and I was like, what do you love about Vakken? And what do you give advice to like somebody like me who is like growing into journalism and now kind of be thrown into the fire of like musicians and a European crowd I don't even know anything about.
Yeah, you've been to Europe before, or
No,
like?
no.
So yeah, Wacken is Wild is the biggest metal festival in the world. Okay, so dedicated to metal. So I will recommend you definitely to bring some raincoat and some
I heard
like
boots.
heavy boots. Definitely boots, because it's gonna if it rains, it's gonna be like muddy a lot. And it's cool, man. It's just like the best atmosphere you can ever expect to leave. So I mean, I did Wacken. I played Wacken many times, and I was a customer too. Okay, so I went there also watching bands as a fan, as a customer, and is the best festival in the world I've ever been, and I've been like many festivals.
Oh,
So yeah, so I
yes.
definitely, yeah, man, definitely. I hope you will. I'm sure you will have a good time. And as I say, like bring your raincoat with you, because if it's raining, it rains a lot, but it's gonna be cool. It's gonna be cool because it's the atmosphere that make the festival. There are so many thousand people. I mean, the crowd is so big, and it's think about it. As far as I remember, it's like 4 towns, 4 or 6 towns, something like that. That they are all actually working to make the festival
Wow.
happening. 4 towns, like all together. So the cool thing, if you go to Vaken, don't forget to leave the festival too and walk around the little towns, because you will see metalheads everywhere. It's just like
Oh,
if you are walking in the town, I don't remember the name. I mean, part
yeah.
of part of Vaken town, but there are like other names that I don't remember at the moment, other town. and you can see like literally people in their like yards in the
Oh, that's so cool.
cooking like sausages, grilling with metalheads, like loud music everywhere. Cool, man. That's like one of the best atmosphere you can ever experience in your life. So definitely, if you're a metalhead, I definitely recommend you to go to Vacan because it's gonna be great. Yeah.
Yeah, I can't wait. I can't wait. Thank you so much for all that, G. Dude, you guys are going on tour with Powerwolf. You guys are going to be doing a North American tour. How does? Oh, first of all, Powerwolf is absolutely badass. I think your guys' tour with them is going to be so sick, and I'm gonna be going to the show in Portland to see you guys. In October, so I'm super stoked for that. Hopefully your vans don't break down. Yeah. But so tell me, like, what do you like about touring in the United States, and also how does the band go about touring with a band like Powerwolf?
Well, we already tour with them in
Oh, okay.
Europe.
Okay, I
We
saw that. Yeah.
we did a European tour, which was in 2023. Now I don't remember the year. I don't want to say like something wrong, but it was like
Yeah.
recent, not too many years ago. And we did a big European tour together, and it was good. It was good. The crowd was amazing. We were doing big arenas and here in Europe, and the crowd and Powerwolf is a great band. It's a great bunch of people, and I love them. I love the band. I love the crew. Even like all of the people, all the entourage of people that they are bringing with them, it's good. So we had a really good time with them. Probably one of the best tour I've ever done. Together with a band, definitely. And now we are touring like the US. I know that they are kind of new in US, but they are doing good. So this is one of uh, one of those tours that I really look forward to do, and it's gonna be cool. It's gonna be cool, man. Yeah, we toured a lot, USA especially lately, and in the last years. So it was the time for us to tour with Powerwolf, and because they are good. Yeah, definitely.
Absolutely, dude. Absolutely. Dude, Warp Speed Heroes, absolutely incredible album. Insane amount of music videos on there. Like crazy with Astro Warrior, Power of the Triforce, Burning Heart, Dreams Day Party, and of course your guys' Taylor Swift song, like, which is absolutely. Hey, and by the way, people need, I respect you guys for doing the Taylor Swift song because, she's a hustler, man. She's a hardcore songwriter, and people need to put respect on her name. And I appreciate you guys because Taylor Swift is cool.
Oh well. The thing is that I never been a fan of Taylor Swift, honestly. Herman, but it was a Herman idea. It was a Herman, and but because actually Herman he is a fan of Taylor Swift due to her daughter. Okay, that actually is a big fan of Taylor Swift. She is a big fan of Taylor Swift. So yeah, that's why we got it was Herman idea, Herman and Sam idea. I was like, yeah, let's do a cover of Taylor Swift. You know why? Because metalheads, when we do this kind of stuff, they love it. I mean, of course, we never take ourselves seriously. Okay, so we play a lot, we joke a lot, and this one was definitely like a sort of like a remake of "My Heart Will Go On" vibe.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Stuff, and it worked well. It worked very, very well. Okay, when we are honestly, I've never seen like such a big circle pit every time we play that song in our show. Okay, because, yeah, we played in Bakken open air as well. We played it like everywhere. Okay, so it's everywhere we can. Okay,
Oh,
yeah, and
yeah.
every time we played is like just like a great success in between people. You can see like people getting crazy. Like, are like circle pit, every in the most wildest way. So
I, I I love it, man. I love it.
we played
So
that too lately. You should have seen the people in China circle pit on Taylor Swift too. It was
uh
wild.
after this interview, I'm gonna go check all that out, dude. Every Dragon Force album is so powerful, including Warp Speed Warriors. Like, like Dragon Force has like such a massive discography, dude, and there's so much evolution, and like you were talking about, dude, like your drumming is probably the most insane drumming I've heard out of any Dragon Force album, especially on Warp Speed Heroes. Like, is it like what goes through your mindset to be able to deliver like that much power into like every album? Because I could only imagine you going on tour, and I mean, you must be like doing stretches, you must be going jogging or something. You know what I mean? Maybe some yoga. But how do you mentally prepare yourself to literally be playing insane amount of music like at this warp speed of intensity, and like take us into your mind a little bit when you go and want to deliver on a Dragon Force album.
I mean, I work a lot. I play a lot. I don't know if you can see what's behind me, but
Yeah.
so I just finished. Honestly, I just finished now to do like a 3 hour session. So
Wow.
every single day I train. I improve my speed, and just to to play Dragon Force and to improve the speed and the quality of drums in Dragon Force, even in the new songs that are coming in the future. So yeah, it's a constant work, man. It's a never-ending work. It's just like a constant work that never ends. And of course, I mean, I do that with passion. So it's the main engine that makes me do that is just like passion. So yeah.
Absolutely, absolutely. All right, man. I don't want to keep you too much longer. We're gonna end the interview with some quick, fun questions. Are you ready?
Yeah, sure.
All right. G, would you rather have no legs and be able to fly, or have no arms and be able to use telekinesis?
Whoa, I wish to fly. I wish to fly like so bad. I've seen like lately like a funny thing. Oh, of course, I mean
Oh
I wish
yeah.
to have too. But if I have to choose, definitely the fly option is the one that because yeah, definitely it's that I'm dreaming. Honestly, we are not far from that. I mean, with technology and all
Yeah.
that I can see around, we are not far. So hopefully, I'll be lucky enough to experience some flying things.
Oh
And
yeah. I mean, if they're barely showing us that they're getting wolves from like DNA, like there's got to be humans out there walking around like clones. Like they're like we're not that dumb. There's got to be clones out there already.
well, I've seen, for example, there is this gravity. I don't know, aerogravity thing. I don't know
Hmm.
if you've seen it, like the how they are like the engines that they are wearing on their
Yeah.
arms. And they fly around.
That-
That's something. And actually, it's in California. It's in California that there is like something like that. I don't know if you never seen it. Like,
No, I have. Yeah.
and yeah, there is this thing, and I'm dreaming to use it one day. I'm dreaming to do that one day. It's just like one of my dreams.
That
So yeah.
that'd be badass. If you could choose your death, but it had to be by somebody in a horror movie, who would you choose to kill you, and how would they do it?
Okay. Ah,
It could be a
night,
villain. Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
nightmare during the night, during the
Okay.
night while I'm sleeping. Like yeah, probably is the yeah. While I'm sleep is probably the death during the dream is the less painful one. Like because you don't understand what's going on. So it's probably that on a
Okay.
movie like Nightmare with Freddy Krueger. That's
Sounds yeah. He scared the shit out of me when I was little, so I feel you on that.
okay.
All right. All right. In a zombie apocalypse, you could pick one weapon to destroy the zombie horde, but it can't be the cure or a nuke. What is your one weapon?
Drumsticks.
Drumsticks. I like it, dude. Blast beat on the head. Like, I like it. Well, G, thank you so much for being on my show, man. 5 years ago, you gave me an opportunity. It was way before I used to work with labels, way before I was on Blabbermouth or Metal Injection or any of all that. Before all that, it was people like you who were giving me a shot. But when I had 20, 30 subscribers, where I wasn't doing a whole lot. So for you to do this 5 years later and talk about Vakken with me and all that, if it wasn't for people like you, man, I wouldn't be where I'm at right now in the music industry. So just thank you so much always for being such a humble guy. And last but not least, can you say this is G from Dragon Force and you are listening to the Metal Mixtape?
All right. So this is G Anzalone from Dragon Force, and you are listening to Metal Mixtape.
Brother, thank you so much. I appreciate your time. I'm gonna upload this video tonight. It's gonna be all over the radio on Thursday. My friend, you have a great day.
You too, man.
I'll talk to you later. Thank you, man.
Bye bye.
Bye.